All right. It is my final day of my vacation, finally. I feel sad. I feel anxious to get home as well. I have thoughts in my head. Why not? I could just leave now, and not prolong, not draw out the return. But I will not do that. I'm going to do the final night, for me, of Halloween Horror Nights, which is Saturday. A Saturday. Well, Saturday what? That might be useful information at this point, I suppose. I've been here for basically the first week of Halloween Horror Nights. Yeah, so Saturday, September 6th will be my last night. It's my 8th night because I did 7 normal nights and 1 premium night. And it's been a good time. But when I do this and I do it multiple nights, I almost went to Howl-O-Scream last night instead. I'm glad I didn't, but I also wish I did. I could do that tonight instead too, but I just don't want to buy another ticket to something, and I already have access to Halloween Horror Nights, and I love the haunted houses this year, so I'm going to do each one. I think I'm just going to do each one more time, unless there's a good line. I think my plan tonight is to do one more. I'm going to go through the houses as fast as I possibly can, and then chill out and watch Nightmare Fuel and see how early I can get done, and then just take in the atmosphere for a while before I'm totally burned out, because it can be tough at the end of the night. It's nice if you get it all done. It's just sometimes it's not dark out, whatever. I've done all the houses. I don't need to draw this out. So let's see. And it's going to be hard to do this possibly tonight. So I don't know if it's going to work. But I'm going to basically do what I did. I'm going to attempt the pattern that I did the night that I was done by 8, which was a week and a day ago, last Sunday, or almost a week ago, excuse me. And that was, 5 Nights at Freddy's is what I started on. Yeah, I went through everything on that side. And is that how I did that? Yeah. But I started 5 Nights at Freddy's, WWE, Terrifier, Grave of Flesh, El Artista. And then from there, the decision was, do I do Jason and wrap around, or wrap around the other way? I did Jason, and then I went, Fallout, Gulkin, Dolls, and Hatchet. I like the idea of ending on Hatchet, because I feel like at this point it's becoming my favorite house. Anyway, I'm not going to go in. It's 10 a.m. I'm not going to go in too early to the parks. I don't want to be, my feet need a break as it is. But I am going to go get some coffee in the hotel and play some guitar. And then we'll do this. We'll do this thing later. That's the plan. It's fun to make up a plan. It makes it a little bit more exciting. I'm staring here out at Epic, which I think I did mention I did do. And the day I went was it was a perfect day. It was a perfect day. And I did everything to the point where I don't feel like I need to go back to Epic for a while. So that was a pretty good, one ticket experience, because the wait times were perfect. The weather was perfect. I rode Stardust 3 times. I could have done it more, but it was I don't know. It just ended up being a lot of fun. The only frustration that day was Minecart Madness. But checking in with people around lately, the day after was a pain in the butt. They've had trouble over there. There's a lot of technological challenges and weather-related challenges for certain rides. Especially it seems like Minecart Madness will go down very easily for weather. But that is a fun park over there. It's a fun park. All right. Coffee. All right, I took my time getting into the right frame of mind, played some guitar. I did laundry earlier in the week, so I'm busting out the same shirt I wore opening night, or maybe it was Premium Scream Night, yeah. With the Aussie glasses, of course. And I'm going to have fun. I do come here to escape reality a little bit, and I'm not trying to be a theme park vlogger, by the way. This will probably be the last theme park video for a while, more than likely, but Just putting videos out there. Not worried too much about the rest of that. But I do feel, yeah, I've escaped reality, but I feel like I'm anticipating re-entering it shortly. Not that I'm totally escaped from it or anything. Still, I'm simultaneously ready to go back to it and ready to stay away, but I have to go back to it. So, just like the rest of us generally, right? So, but Halloween Horror Nights tonight's going to be good. It's going to be a good time, and I'm going to do everything I can not to totally wipe myself out. But it'd also be hard not to take it to the end. So we'll see. I don't know. I do want to get up and get moving. Anyway, here comes my bus. I may wait to make a video till after I make some significant headway. I feel like I have enough line videos. Anyway, we'll see where we're at soon. Okay. I just realized that the model for Epic Universe is still here. Now that I've been there, I want to look at it again. Interesting. See it for the first time after heading in there. Let's see.
If you spend $9 here, you get the one.
Okay. Yeah, so when we came in, we went to the left and came to Mario World first. And did the Yoshi ride and Mario Kart, and then came back to Donkey Kong. And that was not running. It's interesting seeing this as a model and then being able to compare it to reality. There are some differences. Yeah. Not giant ones, but now that I've been there, I can really see it. Yeah. Then we came here. We did Curse. That Monsters wasn't open yet. And we walked all the way around here. Past the hotel, and we skipped Harry Potter because the line looked bad for Ministry, and we did Stardust. And then while we did Stardust, we realized there was a single rider line for Ministry. So then we came back. We came back over here to Harry Potter, and we did Ministry, which is all these buildings in the back here. And then we did the show that's in the tent, which is not exactly, that location of that tent's not quite right. I guess there's not quite enough room to fit the tent in there at scale here. The tent's bigger in this model, relatively. Anyway, very cool. Then we went to Isle of Berk. And I did the whatever the racers where you can spin in the air. Then we did the water ride, I think. And the roller coaster, and then the show. Maybe I have the order a little wrong. And then we went back and did the carousel. Actually, after Harry Potter, we went back to Dark Universe and did Monsters. Then we came over and did Isle of Berk. And then did the Carousel, I think, after. And then went back to do Donkey Kong. Then I think we did Stardust Racers again, and we did Monsters again. And when it got dark, we did Curse of the Werewolf again, and the Carousel again, and Stardust Racers for a third time happened in there too somewhere. I think we did the, I don't know, I'm losing track a little bit. And the show, yeah. Alright. The show in Berk. So the only thing we didn't really do was like sit down in any of the sit down restaurants. The Atlanta looked cool, and the Chinese place looked really cool lit up, especially at night. And we saw the ending of the fountain show, because for the beginning part we were sitting on the carousel. Had a really good time and did everything. It's cool to see this now. Anyway, that was mostly for my own memory. Should I look back at this? So, someone sat through that. Thanks. Well, last time for me this year, I have to do the obligatory stand in front of the sign thing, you know? I haven't really done that this time. Do it in a different way. It is pretty cool. It is a pretty cool site. Alright, well, let's go, huh? Well, I thought I was recording, but apparently I wasn't. So here we are in the rain in the Terrifier line. In the standard, because I don't know, I want to do it more than once. I have a change of socks, obviously have my umbrella. Wish me luck, wish me luck. That's Express there. This is standard from basically that left turn back, and everyone coming into standard over there. Perhaps my last day will be like my first. Greetings. Walking. So I broke from my original plan. And instead of using Express from the get-go to see how fast I could go, I just did 5 houses standby. So now I can do 15 tonight, no problem, theoretically. So I did. What did I do? I started. You already have seen the wet path, right? So I started in the Terrifier line. Then I walked on more or less to WWE. Walked on more or less to Hatchet and Chains. Waited maybe 10 minutes for Dolls. Nearly walked on to Galkin. Is that 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5. From here, I'm trying this pineapple potion drink. Whereas here, I'm walking through Club Horror, which is dead right now because it's been raining, other than the music. And I've had a couple other drinks, and it's been a good night, if a little wet. But now I'm going to break out Express. I think I'm going to sip this drink in the whatever Express line that Jason House has, and start my actual walkthrough of my final houses for the year. For reference, I know I get close to my face, but it's an okay face, so just deal with it. You know what I'm saying? Could be worse, is really what I'm saying. I'm not saying it's great, but I'm saying it could be worse. Anyway, 7:04. It's 7:04, and I did 5 houses because I did the Scream Early thing without Express. Not bad. you just do a couple up front and try to get to the back before they open the front gate and knock 2 or 3 more out, then you can do that. So, and then from 7 on, you can just wait in your lines if you don't have express, or if you do, now you know, whatever. So, hey, and this is Saturday night. The rain probably slowed things down and helped in that regard, but anyway, let's check out this Jason line. It'll probably be a minute. I don't want to do more line footage. It's terrifying. That's the scariest thing about Halloween Horror Nights, is always the lines anyway. So, standby's at 60 minutes. I'm going to bust out Express. Peace. I know they bumped the standard line to 75 minutes. I'm about to find out how much of an Express line there is when I turn this corner. But the standard line's this, which looks rough. The Express line's in here. And as long as we're not wrapping around out here, which we're not, we're going straight in, this is not a bad Express line. This is not going to take as long as I thought it would. So, yay for me, I guess. Let's see. Alright, that was my final Jason run through, more than likely, at least. It was great. I had people behind me who were scared, which, if you're me, and you don't get scared like me, that's what you want. I just had another one of those Five Nights at Freddy's pizza slices that have like meatballs and spaghetti on the slice. I had it the other night. It was great. I just verified, yeah, that's one of the best food items this year for sure. So now I think I'm gonna go try to catch the show, which starts in like a half hour. I'm nearby. After the show, I might pull the coffee move and start working through the rest, the final 9, as it were, from the back forward. Those are my thoughts at the moment. Scare zones are still a little dead because it's still slightly rainy. Alright. Be back. Alright, Nightmare Fuel continues, and that was my final viewing of it. But man, don't skip that show. It is so good. It is so good. Man. Alright, I got 9 houses to use this Express Pass on, so gear shift. Let's go. Okay, I finally got a pretty intense run of Fallout. That was good. That was a step in the right direction. I'll also say the Nightmare Fuel show, like, it feels like they're tweaking little things, or it could just be there's so much going on in that show that, like, you know, I've sat in 3 different spots, you just focus on different things. But, I don't know. Anyway, strong night. Gulkin, final run of Gulkin next. The final Jason and the final Fallout are complete. Both great final runs. My earlier Gulkin run was great, so I'm hoping for an even better one now. Anyway, gotta wrap around, and we'll keep going. It's the back side of the fountain show. Pretty cool. Yeah, so I'm halfway through my Express run, which means I'm actually 10 houses in, but I got 5 more I can do. It's going to be a 15 house night. I just grabbed some coffee to assist in that endeavor. So I think I'm going to go I want to get the WWE repeat out of the way. I'm going to do that first and then decide from there. I do want to ride Transformers before the night's out, but not yet. Great night though. So it's about 10:45. I've done 13 houses. I am gonna try that. All right. I just found a drink I haven't tried, so I'm probably gonna go try that. So 2 more. So I just did El Artista, WWE, and I did Grave of Flesh. Both of those being, or all 3 of those being excellent runs. I think maybe because it's Saturday and it's a busy night, I think they might be fully staffed. But everything's hitting better tonight. I guess maybe because I know it's my last night, I could be choosing to see it that way, but I don't think so. There's no dudding. No, there are no issues tonight for me. So, and only 2 more to go, unless I choose to wait, but I don't know. I'll probably be good after 2 more houses, and the waits on those might be a little rough. Anyway, maybe 1 more drink. I haven't had one in a while tonight. Took a break. This could be the last. Let's find out. All right, 5 Nights at Freddy's complete. I also tried the Twisted Chips, which was like the Twisted Tater replacements. They were pretty good. They're pretty good. I'm not sure they are like gonna make anyone super happy, but certainly get a lot more crispiness with a little bit of the softer bits. At least the one I got. All right. Well, Terrifier is the last thing I can use my Express Pass on. It says 80 minutes. I guess I should just do that. The bigger question will be, am I done after that or not? I don't know. It is, let's see what time it is. It's 11:39. You know, it's my last night. I might hang out. I don't know. I'm not sure. I've paced myself pretty good. Things are all right. Let's see. Let's see how this line looks. The standard line's at 80. This is Express over here, which I've waited in this length before. It's not bad. That's not terrible. Standard, on the other hand, no thank you. One more look at that.
And he gave him like the decoy.
And we are. Alright. One more. This will be house 15 of the evening and my last Express usage. And I'll check in. And we'll see where we're at. But this line's not going to take too long compared to how it could be. I've had no long waits with Express. I've had no long waits tonight at all, the way I've done things. So 15 houses by midnight, basically. Not terrible. And it goes till 2. I don't know. And I'm feeling pretty good. So maybe I'll get another coffee and just hang out and do some scare zones or something. Should get some more video. I didn't do Cat Lady tonight. I should go walk over there. That's what I should do. We'll see how I feel after this house. Alright, that Terrifier run is the best run I've had of that house so far. I got a bunch of art like right in my face. I saw him doing it to other people. This time it was me. So that was cool. Alright, 15 houses done. Thinking I was talking about rides. I do have an Express Pass, so it works on the rides. I could do that. Let's see. Alright, I just did the Mummy. Looks like Transformers is closed already. That's fine. Can live without that. I almost was leaving, but I want to walk through the Cat Lady scare zone. There is a dessert item over there. If they're still selling it, I might pick up that I haven't had this year. I don't know. I'm not quite ready to leave. I'm feeling good. I'm not feeling like zonked. Ooh, there was a breeze. So not over quite yet. Soon, but not yet. I hadn't really pointed it out, but the pumpkins they got hanging in the trees in this Arizona highlight. There we go. Better. See all the lights, the orange lights. Show's happening. About to get a new cat. I gotcha. So cool. They had a few scares, but here's the new cat.
Gonna miss you. We have our time. And each one of you is lovely and unique. There ain't no copycats here. Don't worry. Another will join our family soon.
Yeah, those cat ladies. I don't know. Sometimes. Well, the wait times got super low in the back, so I just squeezed in 2 more houses to make that 17 houses. I did Hatchet and Dolls again, and definitely 2 of my favorites. What else? I have about an hour left, I guess. Alright, I'm gonna slowly make my way out. I'm done. I don't feel like doing any more houses. I think 17's a good number. Here's to a good night. Here's to a good trip. Time for some sleep. Hello, it is I, Jonathan of By the Things, and it is the next morning. And I'm leaving, and thus concludes the trip. Halloween Horror Nights. I did 8 nights total. I'm done. I had a great time. But it's time to go on to the next thing. A bit of reality for a while. So goodbye, anon, adieu, farewell, fiend.